Hello guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to talk about how to send mails using PHP. In fact, if you think about it, in every kind of websites that we find, unless it's a very static website, there is always the need to send mails to the users. For example, if they register to your to your account, then you have to send them a mail or something like this, no? So it's quite important to know how this function work. Secondary, I must say that normally people doesn't rely on this function, but they use other things. I will mention them at the last part of the video, but I will not talk about it in details because I want to show you how to use this, even though maybe you will never really use it, but probably maybe yes, or at least I think it's important that you know this kind of things. Okay, so as you see here, mail has accepts 5 parameters. 3 are a must. The other 2 are less. They might be useful in only in one case. So let's start to write the first parameters, which is example at yahoo.com.it, gmail.com. So like in this way I don't do any privacy infringement or something like this. Okay, so this is the 2. I forgot to say right now, when I'm not able to send an email to anybody because I'm on my local host. To really send an email and try if this code works and see it in action, you need to use to be on production. For sure, you need to have to be on WordPress and be on production. Like this, I can only show you the code, but I will not actually send anything, but it doesn't matter. Then second parameters, we have subject, which is just, you know, when you have the mail, you have a subject that is written, no? Like, for example, I don't know. So subject, email for test. And then we have dollar message, and that is hello, I'm sending this email for test. Okay, fine. And that's it, more or less. That's it. No, but basically at a really basic level, you can just use these 3 parameters to send an email. Then you can write the email _2 and yes, / subject / message. Boom. Since we want to make a check if our email is correctly has been sent, we can add an if statement. We add an if statement, const echo the mail is sent, else echo error during the loading. Okay, error during loading. Okay. And there is even a fourth parameters that we can add, possible. It is from tutorial at gmail.com. Okay, this is not right now. I didn't use it, but you can append it on the mail, and that's it. This is the basic email. But as you know, we can send HTML email. I mean, you can style your email. If you want to make an email marketing campaign, you want maybe to create a email with some specific kind of textures, so that it's more beautiful or something like this, no? And so so things gets a little more complicated, but not much. For sure, we need to use the parameter, the headers. We need to specify the headers of our HTML page, otherwise it won't work. So we have headers, vabbè, it's the same. Okay, headers, and MIME version 1 is you should write these things to so that once the string is parsed, it recognizes which kind of headers and content type and charset you are using. Then _r_n, and they are the carriage return, and they are both for Linux. This is Windows, this is Linux, or maybe the opposite. Anyway, in this way, you don't throw an error if the user is on Linux or is on Windows. Then dollars headers. Here I want to append, and we append the content _type, text HTML, and the text HTML, charset equal to, generally we use as charset, the most used is UTF-8, UTF-8, or even you can use the ISO 8859 core 1. So yes, sorry, I made a mistake. Is like this, charset UTF-8, or as I said, you could write the ISO 8859 _1. There is even UCS _2. There are many, but the most used is the ISO and UTF-8. Okay, then here we concatenate r_n again, and last we concatenate headers concatenated with from $from dot and again carriage return semi-post, and this one, why it's not taking $from, wait a moment. Okay, the problem is just the dot here, pardon. And this is it, this is the first header. Then on $message, we create another $message. Sorry, let's make it a space, because now here we are really going to write the HTML. So we start HTML, closed, open, body, closed, closed. Then we move on, sorry, dollar message equal to h1, sorry, open h1. Let's give it a style so that you can see that we can style color red semicolon closed, title of the mail, open h1 closed. Okay. Sorry, I have to append, I forgot. Then last thing to append, closing tags, open, sorry, close body, close, open, close HTML, close. Boom. And here is our message. Of course, you can style it even more. As you can see, this operation is quite complicated. So there must be a better way, I know, and there is. Hang on a second. Last thing, we definitely have to come here and add headers. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And now I cannot show any email sent, but theoretically this should work. Simple email with a style, etc., etc. About some other things. First, I wanted to show you that here, for example, to give an example, the header can be created as I did, so concatenating strings, or you can create an array, an array. In this case, it's using the array. It's creating a variable, an array variable. Then it puts what I did, and then as headers is imploding the header and adding the carriage return. It's a second possibility that works as well. Is the same. It's not. It doesn't make things simpler. It's really the same. Then what I told you is that there are for the other possibility to really make the email marketing in a simpler way, and definitely I think many society need it. Many societies probably use MailChimp. I'm not an expert, but one of the society, this is an American society that provides this kind of service, is MailChimp. Last thing, this is really, I think you can create your email with the GUI, and then you send it, and there are others that they do the same thing. They probably creates the HTML code for you, and then you copy and paste it. Maybe there are even free versions and paid version, etc. The very last thing that I didn't mention is that there is a library that is called PHP Mailer, and there is not like MailChimp, that is a really society that you pay, etc. Is a library. I didn't talk about it because to use a library, you need to download the code using the Composer package manager. It was quite complicated. We didn't talk of Composer. Maybe I will talk it later in the videos, and then maybe it will be time to understand this kind of stuff. But it exists, and it provides a better way to make what we do. So it's good that you know that there is even a library. It's called PHP Mailer. You just need to download it, and it's free, of course. Okay, so this is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, that you followed, you found it useful, and you keep following my channel. Thank you very much, and bye bye.